Welcome to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre. What's up, world?
And we are back.
Back in the building.
And we've been gone for a couple of weeks. We've been trying to get some things caught up. We've been going through a hell of a podcast learning experience. So, if y'all starting a podcast, thinking about it, this shit ain't easy. Like, it's a lot of moving parts. I guess, you know what? I'm not going to say it ain't easy, Dre. It's easy for people that know.
Yeah.
It's like certain shit in real estate I know, so I can make it real easy.
But even I seen Joe Budden talking about this the other day. He's like, man, it's just, either you know or you don't know. Because he didn't know. But people got the answers that ain't locking.
Yeah. Well, we learning. And, the good thing is we done made it a full year. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, brother. Hey, man, but do us a favor, man. Like and subscribe. It's free. It's free.
Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, man. We went through in this year. We got an Instagram page hijacked. It was one or two of them.
We lost two. No, this probably our third or fourth, but I'm not sure. But I know
so somebody don't want to see us right, man. They jacking our Instagram page. Our views have went from here to here just based on some technical analysis and things that we dealt with in there, like not being able to get the show out in a proper manner.
Yeah.
And then, I got my own thing going. Dre got his own thing going. So it's kind of like,
But we are streaming on all platforms now. I was just on Spotify the other day. We are on all platforms now. Go check out the Cole and Dre podcast, man.
Please do so. Let's talk a little bit about this year. This is our year in review, man. We're going to hit y'all with. For y'all, if this is your first time tuning into the podcast, thank you. We appreciate you, man. Continue to support us, and anything you guys want to, would like to see, any guests you'd like to see, let us know. I'm sure we can find a way to get to them. Because we've had a great lineup of guests.
To be year one, we've had a great lineup of guests.
Yeah, I mean,
we've had all walks of life.
Yeah, I mean, we had Jay Prince. Great interview. We had to actually go. We went to the hood to go.
Went to the trap to go get Jay.
We went to go to the trap. We went to the trap to go get Jay.
Not literally the trap. We was in the spot. The Spitz Knot.
I can't call the homie Duke's by the trap, but we went to the hood, right?
Yeah, man. Duke had the spread, the good old oxtails.
Oh man, the man had. Shout out to the homie Snag, man. He had some smoked oxtails that night there. God damn, they was good.
Yeah.
Smoked oxtails and greens.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, you was fucking around.
Jay with a few bottles of loyalty wine, man. Yeah. We had as a drink, man. Yeah, it was a good night, man. Good night.
So then we had
and the Astros won tonight too.
And the Astros won tonight.
That was a good night.
Astros was in the World Series that night, and they won that night.
That was a good night.
Shout out to the Astros, man.
Shout out to the Astros.
World Series, H-Town in the building. World champs, baby.
That cheat shit,
H-Town, man. Yeah, y'all get on with that cheat shit.
Speaking of H-Town,
we done did it again, and guess what? We're probably gonna backdoor for 23.
It's happening.
Look out for this shit, man.
Speaking of H-Town, man, we done had a legend up here, man. We had Andre Johnson in the building, man.
Oh man, we had Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
I don't know why he didn't make it the first time, but I guess that's just the way in the NFL.
It's coming up. He'll be there this year.
I know you're going to get your gold jacket, homie, and thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Appreciate it, because I know you don't talk to nobody, man. Appreciate that, boss. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, good looking. We had Bun come on the show.
Yeah, Bun B. Trill Burgers.
Trill Burgers in the building.
The new Bun B. We're going to start calling him the new Bun B, because he done reinvented himself. Chef Bun. Chef Bunneman, man.
I told you, I went to the Sneaker Fest, and y'all caught it, man, and I was talking to Bun, and it was so crazy, because it was like so many people came up to him talking about, hey, you the chef. I'm like, they don't know you rap.
Right.
But he said that's what happened when you get on Good Morning America. We need to get on Good Morning America.
Good Morning America, get us on.
Yeah, get us on. Good Morning America. We got shit to talk about.
We got no burgers, but get us on.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us.
We probably can't say that.
No, we can't say that on Good Morning.
We can't say that on, they probably ain't gonna fuck with us.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us, yeah, real shit. We had Killer Cali on. Very good interview.
That was
Killer,
a great
man.
interview.
We had Killer and Monty on, man. That was
Monty. Shout out to Monty, man. Killer, appreciate y'all.
Keep on doing your thing, Monty. I think you got some issues, Monty, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, Monty funny, the motherfucker.
You fucked up in a way, man. You have a dark comedy, nigga. Like, I be like, nigga, this shit is funny, but you're a scary comedian.
Definitely, man.
You gonna whoop. I know for a fact, nigga, if Will Smith knew you, he wouldn't run up on you like that. That nigga, unless he just really was, I'm ready to get it in. He gonna have to get it in with you, Monty. I think Will was gonna have to get it in with Monty.
I'm taking Monty too, my boy.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of comedians, man, we had Jeff Shelley on the show just recently.
Jeff Shelley, great interview. We had Marcus Wilder.
Marcus Wilder on the show.
Yeah. T. Gross.
Terry
Grossman we had on the show.
Yeah, we lit, bro.
Oh man, we had some good comedians.
We lit.
Oh, I know one of your favorite interviews was the Pussy Fairy. If y'all didn't check that one out.
Of course,
you know,
Yanni do?
What that Yanni do, man?
That Yanni do?
Pussy Fairy.
Pussy Fairy. She's steaming them things. You know what I'm saying?
Getting them tighter. Got a shot to get it wetter.
Shout out to the Pussy Fairy.
Steam
man.
to get it clean.
Self-proclaimed Pussy Fairy. Shout out to the Pussy.
Self-proclaimed pussy. Now, she might not be self-proclaimed because we don't know nobody who had the pussy. So I guess if we knew that, then we'd know if she's self-proclaimed. Or can y'all hit us up and let us you know what?
Get in the comments. We want to know. Fuck it, I won't know. I won't know.
Okay. Now you know why I'm laughing, man? Because my wife will go back and watch this shit and be like, well, why you want to know if she the real Pussy Fairy?
Right.
Like,
no, Yanni good people. We just talking shit. Yanni was good people.
It's just comedy and entertainment.
She was good people. That was a great interview, man.
Yeah, we had a few females.
We
had a little Kiki on though.
Had the Don on here. Oh, speaking of the Don, you know I play fantasy football. Me and the Don in his league. We're in the championship game this weekend. I'm going for the back-to-back championships.
I'm rolling with the
homie. Y'all. Next time y'all see me,
but
I'll bring both my trophies in here.
The homie bringing the trophy right on to the Cole and Dre show. Make sure you place them up on.
Yes,
I'm riding with you now.
My boy, I'm in
I don't like riding with no losing shit.
No. We already to the money, so win or lose, we taking home some bread, so we good.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm winning though.
We went to the boxing gym twice. We had Shakur Stevens.
Oh man, Shakur Stevenson.
And he been kicking ass. Keep on kicking ass. I said when we were in there that I thought Shakur could beat Gervonta Davis. I hope that fight gets made one day.
Man, that'll be a great one.
Shout out to Gervonta Davis because you a knockout artist. You tough, kid.
Stay your ass out of trouble, boy.
Stay out of trouble.
You innocent, but stay out of trouble.
Come on, my nigga.
We had off the Big bullshit. Baby, man. Big baby. My boy, man.
Hey, this nigga just went into the ring as the Grinch. Did you see that?
I did see that.
And you were the Grinch.
Yeah, because you
lights
out Grinch.
And let me explain something to the corner. See, if you have a boxer, man, and you got a fighter, man, sometimes the fighter don't know no better. Say this man. Y'all let Big Baby beat the shit out this man. I think the man got hit with damn near like 20 unanswered punches.
Yeah.
Throw the towel in. It's over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
Come on, man. Dre, if you see me getting my ass whipped like that, man, you ain't got to jump in. Just shoot in the ass. Yeah, tell them stop. Goddamn. Help me, man. I didn't know no better. I let my pride get in the way. Help me, man. Yeah. God damn.
Shout out to Big Baby, man. Homie for sure, man. Big Baby come to the pool party and everything.
Yeah, Big Baby came to the party over at Slim.
Big Baby come to the pool party, man.
I'm like, damn, and the crazy part, Big Baby, I'm going to have to tell everybody what you did, right? This big old nigga was turning flips in the pool. You know that shit was like 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
You know, you fuck your foot up or your arm up. Come on, baby.
Yes.
Hey, man, you got millions to make, baby. But shout out to you, man. I enjoyed you over at the party, man. And he's got a great spirit, man. He's a guy you just want to root for, man.
Definitely.
Him and Shakur, they both have just great spirits.
And I'm fans of both, man, for sure.
Yeah. Did we talk about the comedians we had on already?
Man, we had quite a few.
No. Well, you know, we had some technical difficulties. So since the technical difficulties, did we talk about the comedians?
We just named the comedians. Yeah. You been smoking, bro?
No, I'm probably high because I smell you.
I'm just saying you had.
You know, I don't smoke. No.
Because we
actually had. You know what? We had Shabazz on, man. We had Shabazz. Shabazz talked about all these organic things.
That was a great interview.
Yeah, about it was good.
Shabazz, I need to link up with you some more, man. Too, man. You gave me some good product. I need to re-up.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I actually smoked some of that shit Shabazz had, and that's weed. That ain't. He talking about this just some shit to me. Nigga, that is weed.
But they put your ass straight down.
I was high.
Yeah, put you straight down.
Oh man, shout out to Shabazz. Y'all go back and check that interview out, man. He got some shit called Cancer Killer. I tried it. And that shit, it need to kill cancer because that shit is horrible. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, he got some good products.
That shit was like Castrol, but
I need to re-up my CMOS capsules too.
Yeah,
bro.
it was now he had some other shit that it wasn't a colon cleanser shit.
He gave me some good shit. Everything I had, I tried. All of this shit was good. Even the lotions and shit, I tried all that shit.
He had some good shit. Like literally, he did.
Man, like I said, the show has been like, man, hella fun, man. Coming in and having great conversation with dope people like that. Money can't buy that.
Real shit.
We've had producers, we've had actors, we've had actresses, we had
Gravy on. Y'all know Jamal Willer. Shout out to Gravy, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I just called him and told him I wanted to do a few movies with him this year. I
he's
talked
Mr.
to him
Tubi.
like 2 days ago. I talked to him.
Shout out to Mr. Tubi, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Hey, and speaking of that, we're gonna I'm talk. Well, let's not forget to speak on something with Gravy, man, because I think the city has gotten a bad rap over the past few months, man. That's not us, man. We some real players. Y'all know this shit, man. Definitely. If you from the city of Houston or you been down here and kicked it with, this is one of the most player cities you'll ever experience, man. I think the thing about our city that's so beautiful is you got a Rolls Royce, you can drive it anywhere. Mm-hmm. You got big diamonds, you can wear them anywhere. I ain't saying that not anywhere. But you can feel comfortable in most places, you know. I went to Oakland with my partner Keenan. Shout out to Keenan, man. And I got off the plane and I boom, 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 boom. I said, well, where you going? You can't wear that shit out here, man. He said, man, I'm certified out here, but no. Like, goddamn, I'm at the airport and can't do it.
But on some real shit though, Gravy said that, but I was me and Gravy first time really meeting, and we left this motherfucker, went kicked it in the streets like he's from this motherfucker. So you know what I'm saying?
That's like, right, y'all did go out there.
Yeah, we definitely went out and kicked it. So you know what I'm saying? So he that perception probably changed for him because he saw how we get down. Like, you know what I'm saying? He knows it's.
Well, he been to the city though because he normally hang out with.
Yeah, he was a little upset about it, but you know what I'm saying? Because he felt like, you know, he didn't like the bad name that we got because he like, nah, I know Houston to be better than that, and we are. So you know what I mean? Shit happens though.
We're gonna start the year off too with Slim.
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, we got Ali coming up.
My boy, man.
Yeah, we got Ali, man. Ali. Great comedian, man. Funny as shit. Ali controls the room better than probably
no other
95% of the comedians I've seen. In a calm way. It's like, hey, I'm sitting here and we're gonna have a conversation and y'all gonna laugh at the conversation.
But Ali cut from that cloth though. He one of them ones, man, and he one of them ones. Like Ali been at it for a long time, but if you listen to his comedy, like nowadays, he really got that storytelling shit that touch all souls funny type shit. Like he
didn't pay his dues.
Yeah, he didn't pay his dues.
He literally has paid his dues.
I can't wait for that. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
We taking y'all to Slim New Crib, so we going to the big house, man. We gonna go out there. We gonna give y'all a little ski taste of that. I know he working on a project right now, so we might got some special surprises and pop up. So you know that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be fire.
Looking forward to that.
That's gonna be fire.
We had Isaac Moore, man. Y'all shout out to Isaac Moore. As a matter of fact, I did the Isaac Moore experience for my mother for Christmas, but it was on me because I didn't get it done for Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. Because he asked me to get all the shit for this box, and should have took me a week or so to do it. Bad one on me, Isaac. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Good looking. You know, I wanted to support the homie.
Yeah, definitely.
So that shit ain't cheap either, just so y'all know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it wasn't.
Get your bread up, you know, if you're going to go fucking with Isaac Moore. Get your bread up.
I'm trying to get my status up so my face be good, and he just give me one. That's what I'm working on. Right.
Well, I thought he was giving these boxes away. He is not.
Oh yeah, no.
No, they're buying. He gave me a glimpse into some things. Yeah. And while we on Isaac Moore, he got Tyler Perry. He's got coming up. He's got TD Jakes. He's doing a box for, and I don't know if I should say this one yet, man. But he got a hell of a one that I think is gonna put him into a whole new stratosphere.
Gotta be Obama. Shout out to Isaac. Gotta be Obama, somebody. I can see it now.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Isaac.
Man. Hey.
Shout out to Isaac.
Hey, I'm a fan of good work, boy. You working clean. Who else we had on the show? We had Youngster. We spoke on Youngster.
Man, we had the homie Larry Hoover Jr.
Huh?
Larry Hoover Jr.
We had Larry. What happened to Larry? Did you lose that one, Travis?
What's his artist? Cowboy. We had Cowboy Boss on with it, man.
Yeah, man, you got to get that. Let's get that out. Let's get Larry. We got that coming out at the beginning of the year. Larry Hoover Jr.
We got some shit, man. We really been working on this shit, man. Like I said,
that was cool as shit. Cowboy Boss.
Yeah, Cowboy Boss, and he got some shit too. We got some music we're gonna play during that interview. Like I said, man, we really been up in here working, man. I mean, you know, man, from High C.
High C, shout out to High C, man. That was a great interview, man.
We had Orbit and Pony. We did.
We talked to Andre Johnson. We had Orbit and Pony, yeah. Man, shout out to Orbit and Pony, man.
I did my first solo show because you had some family of matter to attend to. Had my boy G Maniac in here, Bless the Belly.
Bless the Belly. I missed that.
D-Rec.
Man, shout out to Rec. And Rec got that Dirty Third coming out.
Should be out soon. Dope fire movie. Go check it out. It should be on Tubi soon. Fire movie. Fire.
Okay, so he did go with Tubi.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to jump.
I'm not sure. Do you know if he went with Tubi?
I thought he did.
Last time I talked to him, he was kind of in the midst.
I thought he ended up going with Tubi though. But you know, whatever it is, make sure y'all check out Dirty Third 3. Fire movie.
Oh yeah, we had the homie Drew on. If y'all have not watched this one, this is a personal friend of mine, really good.
Yeah, Drew's a fool.
He has a book called Confessions of a Sex Addict, and just so y'all know, what my man Drew did is, Drew had never been to church in his life, so Drew found the Lord. Go to church and the preacher tell him he needed counseling. He go to the counselor tell him to go home and confess to your wife all the things you done did. Dumbass counselor or dumbass Drew. I love you, boy, but this counselor fucked over you, right? So Drew goes to his wife and say, you know what? I've been fucking your friend, your best friend. That's 2 houses down from us. But the pastor told me to tell you. Oh, and I've been fucking your cousin. You know, we was having a thing downstairs, I was fucking your cousin upstairs. Can't make this shit up. Y'all go back and interview the man. Did it. He was right here at this desk, right here on this podcast. He admitted.
That happened. Go check it out.
Go check out the podcast.
On YouTube. Click the link.
And then he wrote a book about Confessions of a Sex Addict. And let me just give y'all a public service announcement. If you get a pastor that tell you to go home and tell your wife all of your transgressions, all your shit, you call me as your second pastor, and I'm gonna tell you don't be no goddamn fool. Some shit just go to the grave with you.
Second pastor, bro.
Huh?
The second
I'm gonna be your second pastor, second counselor, whoever. Listen, homie.
This man
don't do it.
He tough.
Because Drew just happened to have a good wife. See, if I did that, the podcast over. It's gonna be -1. Real shit.
Yeah.
Our podcast is -1. If I go home and say, baby, you know what? I've been knocking your friend down and knocking your sister down and doing this here. I ain't gonna even get through the whole story. My wife ain't had motherfucker. She fucked up. So I already know this shit gonna be a problem.
I hear a little
I gotta tell her that on the phone.
I hear a little crack in your voice too.
Shit. I gotta say that on the phone.
Shout out to
Ken Hamlin, man. We had Ken Hamlin on, and y'all go support him. What was his cigar name? What was his cigar brand?
The Arrival.
The Arrival.
Yeah.
And do you know I gave my partner Terry some of the Arrival cigars, and this nigga came and stole the rest of them. So you know what?
Gone?
Yeah, man. I got like 2 or 3 left. I don't smoke. I just had it for special occasions, right? Because I said, you know, I try to support the people that come on the podcast.
Definitely.
And yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
And that's a really good cigar too, man.
Is it? I still have, you know, I don't smoke. I can't do it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, really good cigar.
But you know what? We had Mr. Slim on. You know what's so funny? Because now I'm getting ready to do something with Mr. Slim. Mr. Slim gonna do all the soundtracks for. Matter of fact, I talked with him yesterday. So Mr. Slim and K-Tron gonna do the soundtracks. Matter of fact, he's supposed to get with you next week, K-Tron, so we can sit down and get those done. Because I've been having a hard time just on the 3,000 letters getting songs. Because nobody has original production no more.
Yep.
So to get all this shit cleared has been like, whoa. Who that? Yeah, we had Lump on. What's up, Lump?
Lumpkin. What's up, bro?
Man, shout out to Lump, man.
I follow Lump on Instagram. Lump be outside, man. Lump be outside, man. Lump, you outside for real, Lump.
Man, Lump, you hit me. You almost had me crying on him, man, because when you see somebody like, when you know somebody strong as Lump, and they say they was thinking about taking their life, you know, you start searching like, damn, what got you in a low place like that? But thanks for telling that story, Lump, and I'm sure that's gonna help somebody, man.
Definitely.
We appreciate you, homie.
Definitely.
Oh, Dr. Johnson. Yeah, Dr. Johnson.
Yeah, Dr. Johnson. Shout out to Doc. Our event is going to be March 11th, Doc. We hope the school going to let us in, but we working, Doc.
We had Dr. Rez on.
Dr. Rez. And it was his man name.
We never put that one out. The little Indian kid that was doing his residency.
Dr. Rez has been on here twice.
Yeah, Dr. Rez done been on twice. And Dr. Rez had some interesting conversations. Dr. Rez let out something in the medical profession where he said don't go to the doctor between June and August.
No, July.
Was it July and August?
Yes, no, it's just July.
Was it July?
July is when they put the new boots out. I remember like a motherfucker because I was born in July and I feel fucked up by it.
No wonder you fucked up.
Yeah,
that explains it. That explains it.
Nigga, a month in.
So if y'all wondering why you got July babies and they fucked up, there you go.
Right.
The residencies are out in the hospital.
That's why Leo's the shit, because we fucked up. We got Boss Life Rico.
Boss Life Rico, man. Very good interview, man. Thanks so much for coming on, man. Insightful guy. Just genuinely good-spirited, good dude, man. Like, you get some people that just come in and you just feel the great energy with them. And that's how I feel with Rico, man.
Facts.
He just brings great energy to the table.
And with that being said, Rico was a delightful interview. We had our most controversial interview with old Boston George, man.
Oh, man. Shout out to Boston George. Boston George, you don't even know you helped grow the podcast.
Definitely, bro.
In a different manner, man, because that one line, you shouldn't have been one deep that night. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Then he said, nigga would have never done that to me.
Yeah,
hey, man, that nigga looked at me like, nigga, I didn't do nothing.
He definitely ruffled some feathers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
that's a whole
man.
other podcast, though.
Shout out to Boston George, man. That was a great interview, man.
Definitely.
Oh, we had Katina fit at 50, man.
Yeah, what up, Katina?
She fitness. Oh man, and Katina is fit, man.
Yeah, Katina fit.
Yeah.
Katina.
Wide open play.
Yeah.
We got the producer over here telling us about Faye and
Rebecca.
Becca.
What's up, Becca?
Yeah. Matter of fact, in that particular podcast, I had some weird shit going on because they said that you and Faye had some chemistry going.
Who?
Yeah, I've got
you
that.
and Faye?
I've got it both ways. I heard some people say y'all had chemistry, then I had other people say me and her had some type of chemistry, and I'm like, nah, I didn't see that. I just like we were doing an interview, and they was like, but her and Dre was looking at each other's eyes. They was doing some real flirting, and a couple of people asked me, did you fuck her? So I mean, let me put you on the spot.
No, I didn't fuck her.
Okay,
I didn't even try though.
Okay,
I didn't try.
I thought you on the show you said you was gonna knock them both down, but since both of them wouldn't go, you chose not to have either one.
I said I was scrolling through Instagram one night,
okay,
and I was gonna hit DM her. I said I almost DM'd the other night. She was like,
so wrong for that.
And she was like, "Why you ain't do it?" I said, "Well, I didn't do it because I was thinking like, damn, could I get both of y'all?" So, and I didn't do it.
Yeah,
that was what I said.
Oh man, shout out to the homie Wag. Yeah, we only been doing this a year.
That's fucking crazy. Wag felt so long. Shout out to Wag, bro. You doing y'all
Wag
thing,
with
man.
the swag, boy. You been, hey, shout out to them good fellas, man. Wag, you been fucking around.
Team, man. Y'all fucking around.
Wag been fucking around.
Wag fucking around, real fucking around.
Wag doing some good
shout
fucking
out to Wag, man.
Matter of fact, Wag, I'm a fan of good work, so I ran into Wag. We ran into Wag about 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Wag got that 23 Rover, you know what I mean? Made me go damn near run my Rover through the thing, man. They changed the back on the Rover, you know? So
a little longer too.
Oh man, it's a little longer. They changed the back. Wag got them 26s sitting up on that thing. Hey boy, you was looking good, man. I'm a fan of good work.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we had the homie Shannon Washington, man. Y'all can check him out. He been hitting his Tubi up. Shannon shot 22 movies this year. Matter of fact, I got 3 of them I did with him.
He shot 22?
Yeah, he shot 22, a total of 22 movies. So, I'm trying to match that for 23 with Shannon.
Facts.
I want to do 2022.
Man, we had the boy Dieter Cantu, King Tone.
Man, can't forget about Dieter Cantu, man. Shout
where's the King
Dieter,
Tone interview? He just hit me that day like, where's my interview at?
He lost it.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Man,
Tone, I'm about to get you back on the show.
Back, man. Let's get King Tone.
We had to drive an hour away to get Tone. Cantu went got Tone an hour away and brought him here. So, damn, we fucked that interview up. That was good. We can make it happen, though.
DJ K-Tron. We can't mention that. We lost the goddamn interview.
We did lose Holly Heat interview.
These are technical difficulties.
Yeah, Holly Heat, JoJo. We already mentioned
Solo, man. We lost the homie JoJo, man. Say Word Podcast. Shout out to you, man. Hey, you been doing a good job. I've been watching, yo.
Fucking right.
D Solo. I talked to Solo today, as a matter of fact. We were supposed to go on Solo show for the
we had a lot of shit we did. We just
didn't get to it, but we need to do that. We need to get on there.
Like I said,
he's asked us to come on.
This is some new shit. Like I said, we finding space for it now. Now we kind of got a system down. Now we implementing a better system to bring this shit to you straight off the press.
Yeah. Who else you got, Lonnie? What else? Who we leave out? Ron Anderson. Oh, Ron. Oh yeah, that was one I did by myself way back when.
Cause I'm looking like, who the fuck is him?
Yeah, Ron, man.
Okay, I got.
Yeah, shout out to Ron, man. If y'all don't know who Ron is, man, Ron is bringing Hollywood to Austin right now. If y'all don't know, they're building a 560-acre studio to rival Hollywood. Literally, it's going to be the biggest movie studio in the world. So this is one of the first interviews I did, which was with Ron, and I went to his house and we just kicked it a little bit. Travis was there. Travis, we damn near fell down that hill, huh?
Yeah, man. I was rolled down there.
Oh, man. And we was on the Polaris, man.
That ain't funny, but how the fuck y'all was rolled down the hill?
Oh, man. I think Travis' ass was too big on one side. What happened?
That was your bad ass driving. No, that was him.
Yeah, man, this dude, Ron. Yeah. That was white people shit you did. I just got to tell you that, man. Listen, black people don't go down hills like that, man. That shit. And he thought it was so goddamn for he don't even know. I'm thinking about getting on your ass. Oh, I'm glad I ain't fall, man. I might have had to see you fight around the motherfucker.
Did they have a weight limit on those Polaris y'all was on?
Yeah, we was on Polaris. It was like 4. We was on like 3 or 4 of them, right? And we just riding through. He's showing us the property, man, and it's 560 acres. And I mean, you got everything on this particular property where they building this shit at. And you got like a whole side that looked like you in the countryside of England. It was real cool, but man, it's a hill. So you go down the hill, and man, he thought it was just cool to just go down the hill. Like it's literally Nigga, we went through that, and I know he was scared because we almost literally turned over. Yeah. Travis heart beating fast in the motherfucker. Man, Travis around that motherfucker sweating so goddamn hard, man. This nigga thought he was gonna die.
That's funny as fuck.
Hey, man, shout out to Ron, man. Who else we leaving out, man?
Is 10K enough to live on?
Oh, we talked about that.
That wasn't 10K. No motherfucking guess, nigga.
That was just a topic, though. We had that topic. Was 10K enough to live on?
I'm like, who is 10K?
was 10K enough to live on? That was a topic we had. We had the topic if I was a woman, when Dre said if he had a pussy, what he would do. That was a cool topic, because first he said, first, y'all go back and look at all these things, man. Because Dre said he'd be slanging pussy everywhere. And I agree with him. I just think there's no such thing, what do we say, as a wet pussy and an empty wallet?
As a dry purse?
Yeah, they don't go together.
At all.
They don't go together. I don't know where all of this, and then you know what, on the cool though, a lot of women, they will sneak off and fuck, for rent, car note and different shit. And act like they, ain't did it. Yeah, they do it. Yeah,
I know some niggas they just snuck out and fuck with that paid the car note.
Yeah, I'm kind of one of those guys. I've been one of those. Not now. Way back. Way. Long time.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, this past year has been a blast, man. I said I've had a great time in this space, man. This new media shit, it's got me in trouble a little bit because, dude like, oh, man, fuck that. This is what I'm doing now. So, you know what I mean? My opinion ain't going to vary. My opinion ain't going to change. Just because I'm sitting behind this microphone, I'm going to call it how I see it, and that's what it is.
Real shit. You know what was a great interview that we did? And I really enjoyed it. The dude was extremely insightful, great energy. My man, shout out to you, boy. Crenshaw. What is it? Crenshaw.
Cocaine,
Crenshaw, whatever the hell.
Jeff D is what I call it.
Nigga, listen.
Cocaine.
Crenshaw, Cocaine, Wayne. Hey, boy.
We fucked that up.
You was all right, nigga.
Sharp young nigga, man.
Yeah, I can fuck with you, kid. Nigga. Yeah. I just like people that's done paid their dues, man. You know what I mean? Like, them paid their dues and can respect, the hustle of going through some shit. So, yeah.
But
G13, oh, man, that was one of our first interviews. That's Royce's son. And we was talking about some of the parties they had. That's a wild dude, man. Like, y'all would have seen, you don't really know him like that, Dre, but them niggas they did some good fucking over there. I got to give that boy credit. He had 2 women for a long time, like, that was in his stable, you know what I mean? Like, they was really rocking with it, both of them.
Yo, man, it's a boy here in Houston, man. He was on YouTube. I just seen him with the polygamy life, little light-skinned boy. I can't think his name, though. He in Houston, though. I need to tap in with you, bro. I need to get your Instagram. I'm going to get you on the show. I want to hear about that 2-female lifestyle.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's check him out.
I got to get his name, though. I can't think his name, though. He just had a little static with one of his, But, yeah, I'm going to tap in with you. Who?
Oh, we talked about, that was just a topic. For y'all don't know what POUR is, it stands for passing over our opportunities repeatedly.
Fuck all that. We need to get a shot of our producer on this motherfucking phone back.
And one of them that do exist, we just haven't put her out yet. That crazy lady.
Kathy Griffin, man.
Kathy Griffin. That was probably the best interview.
Man, shout out to you, Kathy. When you coming back, baby? We supposed
Kathy
to do.
Was a bad
man, we stayed about 2 hours with Kathy, and she still got to come back. We're just gonna have to put that shit out, man. Kathy, you are tough, man. I went to whole class with Kathy, man. Y'all don't know. Whole class is for reform hoes. Now the good part is I'm a reform male whore. So when I went in, it was cool, right? The old me, it was a couple of those, 2 or 3 in there that I'd have been like, hey, let me help you relapse. But you know what I'm saying? That was the old me. You know what I mean? New me, I was just, she was trying to tell them they don't have to sell this thing no more. You can survive in life a little differently and do some things differently. So it was a good look. I enjoyed it,
Yeah, Kathy was a fool.
Yeah,
them Rick James stories was legendary.
Boy.
Those were legendary. Them stuck in my brain for a minute.
Man,
I'm sure we got more to pick up out of it.
Hold on. She said the funniest shit Kathy said, she said, this nigga sitting up here talking to me higher than a research monkey. I said, God damn. Yeah. Boy, that's high.
That's high.
You're higher than a research monkey, that's high.
And she talking about that good cocaine they was getting.
Oh, man, them Rick James stories was killer.
Class.
Hey, bitch. Classic. Come here, bitch.
Man, that's been a hell of a 2022, man. Like we've had some gems in 2022, man. So you know that's looking back on it, man. We've done a lot in such a short period of time.
Yeah, no shit. Did we talk? We talked about Shakur Stevens and Jared Anderson. Those were good interviews.
Just thank everybody that came on this moment.
Man, thank everybody, man. We appreciate y'all.
Blame it on our hearts, not mine.
Yeah, thank all of y'all for taking y'all time out.
My mind, not my heart. Damn, I said that wrong.
Yeah, to just come be on the podcast with us.
What's next? What's up, man? What's up with you, man? You know what I'm saying? What we got, man? There's a lot of shit going on in the world right now that we probably ain't touched on, man.
Well, you know what? Let me say this before we touch on that. The good thing about this podcast has been meeting Shannon on the podcast. I just started doing a few movies. Got with Dieter and kind of learned some things about grants. So you guys have been able to, get y'all message out and help us at the same time. Matter of fact, me and Dre gonna definitely do a movie this year that I told him that's my word. I'm gonna sponsor it and we're gonna break bread on it. So that was a good thing. So I just wanted to bring that up, on the podcast side, on some of the people that we've been able to talk to. Shit I've learned from.
Right. And that's kind of what we try to do, man. We try to get people that got something to say, not just people that, even with Dre's in the restaurant world now, like they got other things going on outside of the things that they did. Like even Ken doing cigars now. Rico's in the real estate. Like everybody's in buns and burgers now. Like everybody's in crossed over from one thing to another. So it's a lot of game. That's what we try to give. We try to give out a lot of game, man, to help y'all find some kind of inspiration. That's what we trying to do, inspire, man.
We put that out, man, because it's still that city where you can get that bag at. Shout out to my partner, K-Mac. I'm going to shout you out.
That's a nice fucking hoodie, man.
Bag City, Houston, baby. Come down here, get you a bag. You understand me? Hey.
Yes, sir.
We're going to find a way or make a way. I tell P, I got a saying, me and Money got a strange way of finding each other. We're going to get together in abundance some kind of way.
There she go.
You just do. You know what I'm saying? But speaking on, some of the things that's going on right now, Dre, like, shit, it's a lot going on. Like, it's a lot happening in 22. Like,
yes. For the culture. Like, the culture has been on the roller coaster ride. Some good shit, some bad shit, some, we lost a few, But
yeah, like,
the
this
culture
was
just
a
been
crazy year. Like, Kanye, Boosie, we got to get Boosie on.
I would love to have Boosie on the show.
We got to get Boosie on.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to have Boosie on the show. Boosie, you can say what the fuck you want to say on this show. I would love to.
Boosie gonna say what the fuck he want to say no matter what.
Boosie kind of been the voice for the people, man. Like, Boosie say shit that people don't want to say, but like I said, I don't agree with everything everybody say, but Boosie be on point a lot.
Yeah, Boosie on point.
Boosie be on point.
I tell you who we can't leave out that made a hell of a splash all in 1 year. And the Astros won. Okay, cool. I'm talking about just personality-wise. Whether you agree, disagree, like, don't like, you cannot ignore Charleston fucking White.
Fuck no.
You just can't.
No. You can't ignore him.
Hey, man, I don't agree with everything you say, but you say a lot of shit I do agree with, man. So I guess all I can say is keep doing what you're doing.
Right. He definitely got that shock value shit, but he also be having a message in some of that shit he be saying.
Yeah, that's the part.
Like,
that's the hard part.
Because some shit he a motherfucker though, but I mean,
some shit he say you like 1,000, and then you come back and say some other shit, and you like, that just discredited every goddamn thing you said.
He controversial as fuck though, but I mean, that's what worked for him. That's what worked for him, man. I'm not.
Hold on, did you see the one when he was just talking about Master P and Lil Romeo?
Yeah,
he say your daddy to sit here and pump all that cum in your goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
Hey man.
He hell, man.
I was listening.
He hell.
Hey man.
And the crazy part about it, man. What's crazy about Charleston, man? I be seeing random motherfuckers, seeking out shit he said and like, sending me shit. I'm like, what? So that's how I see it. Like, I don't follow Charleston personally, but I get a lot of shit because people just tend to send shit to me.
I think Charleston White might be the personality of the year in black culture. Like literally, I'm not, and I can't say good or bad. Just like he has been the personality.
I mean, it's either him or Kanye.
Kanye has been fucked up alone. Kanye, you know what though? Kanye, because I'm a fan of Kanye.
I'm still a fan of Kanye.
But I think Kanye, I'm not gonna say fuck the Kanye has been on shock value for a long. Hold on, Taylor Swift. But before you say anything, Beyonce had one of like, nigga, did you just do that?
Let me get that mic, woman.
Hey, Beyonce was sitting there like,
no, Kanye.
I didn't tell him to do that shit. I didn't tell him to do that shit.
Right.
That's how she was looking.
Right.
But Kanye, man, we praying for you, homie. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Prayerfully, you get your shit together. I
just wanted to work out for him. I don't give a fuck how he work out.
I wanted to work out for you, and I think one of the things is two ways to look at the situation with Kanye. They saying they got $500 and some million worth of merchandise. I don't know if it's merchandise that he hadn't signed off on, but they saying they got to do it at a discount. So I don't know.
Well, because it's not gonna carry the name Yeezy on it. They just shoes that they made up that they printed out. I'm assuming. but they can't use his name on them without paying him. I would assume because they're not,
Well, I think I look at that two ways. You know what I mean?
Because I'm not buying the motherfuckers if they don't say Yeezy.
Right, but I think what happens on there is what they're trying to do, and be mindful of them. I think they're trying to water down your shit by saying, this shit is, 10% of the value. Don't go for that shit.
Well, the consumers shouldn't go for it.
Yeah, the consumers don't let them people do that
because
bullshit.
That was part of his argument. Part of his argument was that y'all are taking my designs and taking my name off of them and making shit similar to like basically knocking off some inside shit. You knocking off your own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not supporting that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Kyrie, man. Kyrie a real one, though.
Real one.
One thing I can say about Kyrie, he willing to take a stand, even if it's not so much controversial, even if it goes against his bottom line. And that's something that a lot of people aren't willing to do.
Yep.
Take those stands when it goes against your bottom line. And he's lost millions to stand up for the things he believes in, man. So shout out to you, good brother. Keep doing what you're doing. I know he bought George Floyd. I think he bought George Floyd's baby mama house. He's bought a couple other people a house.
Yeah, he's been hella generous,
been a great
man. So yeah, definitely, man. And, shout out to Kyrie, man. Protect Kyrie,
what you're doing, homie. Yeah, protect the homie. Deion Sanders.
Man, prime time. Coach
Prime time.
Congrats first and foremost, Coach
Hey,
Prime.
congrats, man. I think a lot of people were really upset about him leaving Jackson State. And how do you feel about that, Dre? What's your opinion on that?
Like he said, man, I
no, not like he said. How you say?
Well,
what you say?
I say congratulations. I tip my hat to him. He went to a place that that nobody knew about. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I knew about HBU, I knew about HBCU culture, but I didn't know about Jackson State. Like he put a whole school in my peripheral vision that I didn't know was there.
I think, hey, Lionel, did Jerry Rice go to Jackson State?
No, he went to Mississippi Valley.
Mississippi Valley. Okay, yeah. Mississippi Valley, right. Yeah.
I mean, Walter Payton went to Jackson State.
Okay,
I knew that, but I mean,
I didn't know that.
I didn't even tie that together, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been so long since I've heard,
Right.
But Deion is an icon, man. Deion would have did that anywhere he went. He could have walked on any campus and brought that kind of notoriety. He's Deion Sanders.
And yeah, I agree with you. And I think Deion is I think he has the hugest personality in sports.
Well, Deion can relate to culture. Deion is not some old guy Deion is relatable. Deion, I've had a chance, the pleasure of kicking it with Deion and being around Deion and having conversations. Deion is he can relate to young black men.
Yeah,
young men in general.
I've only spoken to him like once, I think.
Yeah, we had a whole little kicking session at Slim House one day, man. We broke bread together, like we chopped it up, and before he got to Jackson State, I even asked him, was he planning on being a coach one day? And he's like, man, I got something coming. He didn't tell me what it was at the time, but to criticize somebody that made such an impact nobody's ever made before. I understand the hurt. I mean, I thought a lot of that was hurt, that people felt like, he shouldn't have left. But at the same time, man, I think Deion is going to be great for college football. I think he's going to be great at Colorado. I think, he's a winner. And I think wherever he go, he's going to win. So no backlash from me.
None for me either. I think he's a winner. He's going to win wherever he goes. I think he's an extreme. Not only is he a motivator, but I think you get a lot of people that are motivating, but they don't put the work in.
Right.
Well, let me not say that. You get a lot of people that can motivate you, but they don't have the body of work for the motivation that they're speaking.
They don't have the credibility that he has. He bring a level of credibility, like he's been a winner, he's been a marketer, he was a lot of things before it was. Because if you saw his draft day outfit with all the gold chains and he was a brand before we even knew what a brand was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he got it right years ago.
So good luck to you over at Colorado.
Yeah, good luck, best luck, man.
I think he's going to do well. I think he's going to have a tough first season, but because.
And but my thing with that Deion shit, like even some of my buddies, like we had a whole back and forth about it. Like you got to know the business that college football is a business. It's not just y'all fell in love with enamored by he had a black college. That's true, but he was a football coach, and a lot of black colleges are known for academics and not football. And some institutions are stuck on education, and that's fair and that's fine. But football is a business.
And football pays the bills.
Football pays the bills.
That's just the reality.
And as a football coach, if I'm doing all these things for the football team, I expect to be done for the football team.
Yeah. And he should be expected to be compensated properly.
Absolutely.
So I mean that was
because I don't know too many of y'all gonna take $150,000 versus $5.9 million a year. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. That's a big jump.
It's a hell of a difference.
So it ain't all about the money. It was about the opportunity. And I think he'll make a bigger impact in Colorado with, the people he's trying to make the impact for.
Something we haven't spoke on, and I can't speak too in depth on it, but RIP Takeoff. I think it was a extremely tragic situation that happened in the city of Houston, and I think it's not representative of who we are.
Facts. In
Houston. Anybody that's been here, that has came to the city over the years, y'all know this is a player city, man. You can come here and let your head out and have a ball and feel safe because, we like every other big city, we got our share of bullshit. We got our share of bitch niggas and bitches. We do.
That's all around the world.
All around the world. So it's no different. We don't have as many though. And I think this is a city where you can come and feel safe and enjoy yourself. Our nightlife is great. Our cost of living is great. No matter what you have, you can pull it out. You can wear it and feel safe for the most part. I don't know, they've been breaking the cars real bad. Y'all get off that petty shit, man. Yeah. Motherfucker broke into my goddamn truck twice now. Why? Yes, this is the second time. What happened so it's actually been 3 times. Motherfucker broke into the Maserati, broke into the Range Rover, and broke into my Escalade. So it's been 3 times. Pieces of shit.
Where are you going?
Twice it happened. I'm not gonna even do it because that's one of my favorite restaurants, so I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I think that security guard over there, I think his ass in on it.
You breaking my shit, just know my insurance from the cover that shit. I've had a bunch of other shit in there too, so.
But see, they got my laptop,
That's
man,
the hurtful part. I'll be so sick of
I had a lot of shit on that laptop. Like, I didn't care about them stealing it. And I tell you something that was so crazy. They got a laptop. I ain't gonna even say that because that might prompt somebody else to break into my damn car. It's just because that was a fluke situation.
I did my best not to keep I'll be out in the mall with my laptop. My laptop with me, I got that bitch strapped to me. I'm not leaving that motherfucker nowhere. I can't do it.
So
I can't do it.
Yeah, just this.
Yeah, like I said, tragic event. Like I said, it's a pending case. I won't go into depth of it, but like I said, tragic event. But like I said, not a reflection of the town. It happened. RIP Takeoff.
RIP Takeoff, RIP Duke the Jeweler. I think
that sounds a little insensitive, though. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I mean,
I don't think it's insensitive. I think it's a situation where you're obviously we don't know the details,
right.
And I think it's so unfortunate because you have so many people that go to the internet. Social media is giving everybody a voice, and so somebody will shape narratives, and then you have a lot of people that will chant that narrative and run with it.
Right, facts.
And then it becomes the actual. It becomes
the story,
the real story,
right.
which it's not true,
right?
And we don't know the full details.
But I will say this though, like I grew up in the streets. I consider myself a street dude. But if I wasn't who I was, like, and if I get to a certain level where I need security, I will have security. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how cool I am.
Yeah, I agree.
If I get to that level, I'm gonna have security. So.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm high HTG security. Shout out to Millie, man.
Shout out to Millie, man.
HTG Protection Agency. I'm sorry,
man,
my bad.
Millie,
Millie a bad motherfucker.
Hey, he got on my ass, man. Hey, man, you kind of scared me, nigga. I ain't no scary dude. You know what I mean? This nigga looking at me like, hey, man, tell your homeboy to put his clothes back on.
Lord, I mean that happened this year. That happened this year.
Trey,
that happened this year. That's
and then looking at me like. Yeah, man. Hey, we all laughing. Hey, man, tell your homeboy to put his clothes back on. He with you, ain't he? I'm like, yeah.
Homie at the pool party, he had too much fun. He in his drawers.
Oh, shit.
Like,
man,
bust
shout
down.
out to my boy Bush, man. I bring my partner from VA over to Slim House to the pool party. This man has got to say, man, you out of line.
He damn near skinny dipping in this motherfucker. Shout out to Millie Youngster, man. HTG Protection Agency.
Oh, man. That shit was funny as hell. Oh, man.
That was
What else done went on this shit?
That was funny. That was funny. That was a lit pool party, too.
Oh, that was. Yeah, that was.
It was a needed pool party. Like that motherfucker came right on time.
Yeah, that was good work.
That was good work.
Hey, Slim, you've been fucking around a long time. Now, Slim been outside a long time. And I'm going to say this, and I hope this doesn't offend you. Slim did some good fucking out here in these streets, man. Hey, man, Slim.
Hey, that interview on the way. We gonna talk about it too.
Hey, man, you did some good fucking out here in these streets, man. I'm a fan of good work. If y'all want to know if you really chasing your bag and you let that bag get you a bunch of ass, why Slim? He didn't did it because he ain't gonna pay for too much of it. I'm telling you.
Definitely. Like I said, that's gonna be a dope conversation, man. We're gonna get to tap in with all that. We're gonna make him talk the talk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go to you, but we coming.
What else we got, man?
Shit, what else, man? You had the Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion situation, man. I usually don't get into court cases because I really don't like talking about criminal shit. But, you know, it just seemed like that was one of them cases that it seemed like motherfuckers were divided. It was like men against women type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. I wasn't there, so I'm always say I wasn't there and I don't know, and I can't speak on some shit I don't know about because I wasn't there. I don't know who telling what, but fuck. So if you shot that girl, you out of line. First and foremost, you out of fucking line if you did that. Like, who
did he really shoot the girl or did the gun go off?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
We wasn't there.
That's what he charged. Was that's what I'm speaking on.
I can't even.
But boy, you out of line. You shot that girl. But if he didn't do it, you out of line for lying. So you know, that's how I see it. If he did, you know, he deserved what he get. But if he didn't,
it's a tough one.
She need to, you know, be punished. But that just me.
How about this YSL case?
Woo! Oh man, it's been a heated debate. Trill Talk Poke, I think I tapped into his little blog one time and I said what I had to say. I think I tapped into No Jump. I think I commented on people said some shit about it. Man, for me, you know, I'm a victim of a rat.
Shit.
I don't really know all the details. Like I said, I read some things. I looked over what that plea was about. It's hard for me to see somebody get in the open court and make a statement about something and they use the word witness. Did you witness something? For me, based on what I know, based on how my court proceeded when I had a federal case, I didn't have a state case, I'm not exchanging anything for my testimony. Nothing. You're not going to give me nothing for a testimony.
I'm so thorough on that. And this is the thing I think that gets me with, I'm not shocked about it. And I see all of these people. First of all, let me tell y'all something that might not be popular to a lot of you clown niggas, right?
Say it loud because I know what you're about to say.
I don't feel like a bunch of you niggas even got the right to speak on shit because 8 out of 10 people in the federal system cooperated. 8 out of 10. That's 80%. And that number might be higher. So for a lot of you niggas that ain't never been through it, y'all really, I don't give a fuck how thorough you think these dudes is. When they get up on when it's time to get on there, stand on your ass, you'll see they change up. And it's time when they start talking them football numbers, they ain't as tough. I know, you can go back and look at my case. I can tell you about it. You can go look at, I could have did 1 year. I did 8 because I chose to stand on what I believe in.
Fucking right.
I'm gonna stand on what I believe in. I ain't doing no cooperating. And a bunch of you niggas would have took that 1 year. And I'm not mad at you. We cut from a different cloth. But don't sit here when you ain't never did a day in jail and tell me how tough you is and how you wouldn't have did this and you wouldn't have did that. Nigga, you ain't been up under that gun. So none of that shit them niggas talking, Dre, I can't hardly hear.
At all.
You know what I mean? Because it's easy to sit behind a fucking computer and do all that motherfucking typing. You know what I mean?
Or get on that Instagram.
Or get on Instagram and do all that bullshit talking, man. No, my nigga. If you ain't been up under that gun yourself, shut the fuck up. Real shit, my nigga. You ain't earned the right to make that statement.
Because it's one of those things, bro, like, you know, it's a different ball game. They telling you, they like you said, they tossing the football numbers around in exchange for, like, you know, but you can do this. We know, you know, that pressure, holding the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, so in the feds is much. So my testimony would have gotten me 18 months, which basically with the drug program, I'd have been out in less than a year. And I chose not to testify because that ain't who I am. I want to look in that mirror every day and see a man standing back. And to me, when you testify, it's a bitch in that mirror. Definitely. And nigga, if you took that way, so be it. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't knock you. That's just what you did.
That's what you did.
But instead of me getting that 18 months, I got 108 months. And that's a big fucking difference between that. To be away from your kids, to stand on something you believe in. You know, so I can't stand when these niggas making all these comments, whether it be about Gunna and all these other dudes. Cause what the feds gonna do, they smart enough to understand. I think Boosie said, you pick up 28 eggs and shake them in a bag, shit.
Somebody gonna crack. Facts.
And that's just the reality.
Facts. Like I said, man, you know, it's one of those things. It's like this, like, you know, when the shit first happened, they were saying YSL was a business. I tend to believe that, but you know, you got dudes in open court making statements about YSL, and it's something different. I just, you know, for me, You know, I don't like putting a jacket on nobody, but I want everybody to wait. If Thug go to trial, if he don't go to trial, we may never know. But if he go to trial, these dudes got to go sit in that box because you exchange your plea for your testimony, and I want to see what that's gonna look like. So I'll
go in that box. I can tell you what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
He did it
because I've never seen a plea in exchange for testimony, and you can't. You know what I'm saying. That's just me. I'm cut from a different cloth.
Well, let me give y'all this quick scenario because this is a scenario we had on the yard, right, in Beaumont, and I took a lot of backlash for this particular statement that I made, which I felt like. So let me give y'all the whole scenario. So you had a dude that they tell him, hey, he was a truck driver. He getting $1,000 a book. He taking 5 books every time. Y'all know what a book is, a brick is, a kilo. He getting $1,000 to take him to Ohio, right? Which is a good wage to be taking them, boy, in that truck. So he getting $1,000 to take. I think it was 10, not 5. So he getting $10,000 a trip, right? Well, the feds grabbed the man. Come to find out the man got 100 instead of 10. He been making this same run for 18 months, 19 months. He been making this same run successfully. People told him, you taking 100 books now. They break it down and tell him, hey, we're gonna let you go. He come back and tell the niggas, hey man, these people done got me. I ain't tripping, but y'all need to break bread. Y'all need to make that money right. Them people say, y'all been taking this. I signed up for these 10 books. They tell him that ain't the truth. Man say, okay. They think he lying. They get a man a whole nother 100 books to take back. He gave them to the feds. I said, well, the man didn't sign up for that. I'm not saying he right, but he really told you. I came to you, Trey, and said.
Yeah.
So niggas like, damn, I'm supporting some rat shit. I'm like, no. I'm supporting some honest shit. If the man said this the deal, this the deal. This is what happens with a lot of these dudes, though. Y'all ain't keeping it thorough with these niggas who y'all bringing into y'all organizations, because that's what it is, an organization. This is how the government is gonna look at it. So you can't bring these dudes in like you just a regular label and y'all got street shit going. Hey man, we in these streets, man. We outside for real on some trap shit. And if a nigga don't understand that, they don't need to be a part of it.
Yep.
You know, so I think,
like I said, when the champagne flowing and the bitches hoeing, man, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't, that's when it's fun. But when them people come, it gotta be the same kind of loyalty. Like, it gotta be the same. Because it was cool then, it got to be cool now. And speaking of what you just said, he tripped out because you gave me 100 more, and I just got caught with 100 shit. I'm keeping the money. Man, I got 10.
So what? He ended up, you know, getting down on him. You know what I'm saying? I
can see that.
So
I mean, they out of line too. I don't agree with none of it, but they out of line. I mean, they just as wrong because you can't play a nigga like that.
So basically, you've been taking like $90,000 a month from this dude for quite some time. And the crazy part, y'all had
a chance to make it right.
He gave you a chance, man. Give me my bread.
Yeah.
Man, these people done told me. These people done picked me up. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm gonna take this. Give me that bread, man. Let me get some of that bread. Y'all don't do it. Man, bust their head. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I kind of understood it. It was like, damn.
Because you played on them. I mean, like I say, it's wrong both ways, but you can't play on niggas like that. But that's what niggas get the game fucked up. Play the game fair. Play it how it's supposed to go.
Play it how it's supposed to go.
It's simple as that. Play it how it's supposed to go.
So what else happened this year, man?
Oh, man, like shit. What ain't happening? Shit. What else we got? That was why I said that's the biggest shit right now. Charleston, why we spoke about his little ass, funny motherfucker.
Yeah, that crap.
Spoke about
man, Boosie, man, this goddamn Boosie, funny the motherfucker.
Yeah, Boosie, the real reality show network. Y'all pick up Boosie, man. No, we need that bitch on like Showtime or HBO, some cable T. He deserve it for real. Might not last long, but shit he might say.
Niggas say whatever they want to, nigga. You deserve to speak on shit. You done been through the fire.
You done been through the fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Truly been through the fire.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you deserve to speak on some shit.
Master P and Romeo.
Oh, that's a tricky one, man, because first of all, we don't have the real details, right? And you would like to believe that because Romeo has been in the spotlight so long, he has access, right? You got access, but you know that doesn't mean you know what to do with that access. That doesn't mean you know how to monetize all of those relationships that he has. But I think from what I've seen, and we don't know. We get a chance to see the public image. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. what I've seen, and you know, I'm a fan of Master P as a man and as a businessman and his accomplishments. But that still doesn't say that he did not keep some extra money or nothing like that. I don't know.
Right.
You know, but one thing I do know, what I did, I hate that they had to get it out in the air.
That's what I hate the most.
You know, work it out amongst each other as men, you know, because I know P would have, I would like to believe, I'm not going to say I know, I would have liked to believe he would have made that right if he could and did whatever he needed to do.
I mean, once again, that's family business, and I don't really like speaking on family business, but they put it out in the public. But it's one of those things where, like, we'll never know the truth. Like I said, we ain't open up no books, we ain't da-da-da, and I be seeing people comment on shit that I don't know.
I don't know.
And there's nothing wrong. People, there's nothing wrong with saying you don't fucking know. You can still be entertaining and say you don't fucking know.
I don't know.
You can relate it to your situation, like, I don't fucking know, but I know how shit is. Like, sometimes you children feel like you just owe them shit.
Yeah. I think the only nigga that know everything, it's gonna sound, I'm not even being condescending when I say this, like, this nigga seems to know a lot of shit. A lot of people's fucking business. So maybe dude has really just been in the know like that. You know what I mean? Like him or hate him, this motherfucker Wack 100 know a lot of shit.
Man.
And the nigga don't be off on everything. I cannot, I mean, whether you agree or disagree with the man, he's not off on everything.
I don't really listen to Wack. I tried listening to Wack, but Wack, you know what? This is why I don't listen to Wack. I mean, you can say what you want about Charleston, whatever, he is what he is, but I think Charleston let you know exactly who he is. Wack pretend to be someday that because I don't know no OG street niggas do some of the shit Wack be doing.
Right.
That's my only problem with Wack.
Yeah.
Wack, if you say you a blogger, whatever the fuck you supposed to be, cool. I can take it as that, but don't tell me you're a street nigga and do some of the shit you be doing, Wack. Yeah. That's what I disagree with that part.
I disagree.
That's why it's hard for me to fuck with Wack.
So.
I can go down this, like, I can name a lot of people that I fuck with, that I like, but if you say you're a street dude, I expect all street dudes to stand on street principle, even though you're not in the streets no more. I'm not in the streets no more by any means. But I still stand on the street principle because that's where I come from. That's what I know, and that's how I move. But street principles is really just the rules of life. It ain't, you know, I'm not fucking over my friends. I'm not doing this, not doing that, and the third. I'm not never a witness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is with me.
So,
you know?
Yeah, I agree with you 1,000%. Man,
mind my fucking business.
Man, shout out to Wallow and Gilly, man. Congratulations,
Wallow and Gilly. Fucking
right. You guys do a great job, man. I kind of just got into this Instagram shit and social media. Still haven't made a post. I am gonna start that this year because I've noticed they don't just post on their podcast. They post on their personal pages.
Yeah, they active. They very active.
That's something that we got to start doing as well. I think these guys are influential. I think y'all give out great energy and great advice, man. So keep up the good work, man.
Facts.
You know, I'm watching, and I know a lot of other people are.
Yeah, it's a couple more podcasts. Like I said, The Pivot, one of my favorites. All the Smoke for sure. Stack Jack and Matt Barnes. I definitely fuck with y'all.
Yeah, they do a great job, man.
They do a great Knucklehead podcast. Like Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. They do a good job.
I've never watched that one. What is Knucklehead podcast?
Knucklehead podcast, yeah.
I check them out. Okay.
I fuck with Gilbert Arenas podcast. Like, there's a lot of dudes out there. I like conversation. Like, that shit be cracking. But at the end of the day, it's like, come with the information. Like, come with the, like, don't. I don't have a problem. It's the bloggers I have a problem with. The blog, like the Shade Room, all that shit. That's what I be having a problem with. Because some of the shit they be putting up, be like, shit be so divisive sometimes, and I don't like that shit. That's what I don't like.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to divide my people, man. That's what I think
that's a reason why our podcast hasn't grown as fast either, because we're not gonna put out a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know
shout out to Matt Hoffa too. I like your podcast too.
Really, yeah, he got a cool
Matt Hoffa pretty good. Yeah, Matt Hoffa dope.
I've checked him out, just little clips.
Yeah.
But we're not finna give you a bunch of clickbait and a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. That's a personal shit with us. Like I said, we stick to the code. Like, I don't want to speak on nobody's criminal case, not in depth. Like, I know some shit about some shit, but I don't talk about shit because it's not my business. I ain't trying to
mind your business.
Mind my fucking business. Even though I'm in this space, so when niggas take our space personal, like, and have a problem with shit we've said on the show before, I'm just in a space, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what niggas talking about. Just because I'm a real nigga and I spoke on it, that's just me speaking. But I'm never gonna paint nobody in a fucked up light. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll try not to anyway.
You know what happens on that shit there, Drake? A lot of times you know a lot of people, and these people know you, so they feel like even though you in this space, you should never speak on them.
Right.
And
I try not to.
And I was gonna say we know a lot of shit that we can speak on that we choose not to say because we really in the know in a lot of different ways,
best believe we've had people come up here wanting to talk about a certain shit. Be like, nah, we're not talking about that. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just not, that ain't the rep I want to have. Because like I said, I'm still outside. Actively outside. I still, I fuck around, you know what I'm saying? I be, on my 1-2 shit sometime. And I be like, I'm not trying to, bark on the trees I shouldn't have to be barked on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bark at nobody.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Man, let me do my media shit. Let y'all do y'all shit. Let me do my media shit. I ain't stepping on no toes, man.
Real shit.
Because if I was coming for y'all, I'd be coming. Y'all know that.
Work, Dre. Work, Dre. You ain't coming for nobody, nigga. Stop it.
I'm done.
You all the way out the way, man.
Hey,
man, didn't the people teach you that shit was real?
Yeah, they told me it was real.
Yeah.
That 10 to life was serious.
Lock your ass up.
Serious. And they got
you know what's funny? I was watching, we were talking about, Jay was talking about, he learned about conspiracy. I think, what was that, in the 6th grade or something?
Yeah, 9th grade or something like that. It was
6th, 9th, 8th grade, whatever, but... And Dre say, shit, I didn't learn about it till the feds got me.
Right, so I was 32 years old, and most people when they taught me about conspiracy, a valuable lesson about conspiracy.
So Jay, you got a good ass whooping at an early age.
Fact.
To learn about conspiracy.
And when I be talking to some of you young bulls, man, I don't be talking just to be talking, man, like that shit real, my nigga. Like y'all be thinking, oh, he an old head, he don't know what he talking about. Like, nah, I'm an old head that been down that road before, and I understand how these people work and how the shit they try to do to us, man. And at the end of the day, it's so much other shit we could be doing for the same amount of satisfaction or whatever. Because some of the shit y'all be doing, I wouldn't dare do. So, y'all taking crash dummy chances for a little bit of paper, and that ain't what's up.
Yeah.
That ain't what's
real
up.
Shit, man. Count the cost. It's called count the cost, man.
And it's cool to have a street image, man, but, when y'all get to trying to live that shit out, y'all get mad about motherfuckers saying this, that, and the third. Like, what happened to the good spit boxing on wax, man? Like Biggie and Tupac, that wasn't just no normal shit. That shit just kind of happened and kind of got out of control. But we had some good rap battles that didn't go nowhere but to wax.
Jay and Nas.
Yeah, Jay and Nas for sure. Now they get money together, man. Like it's about the bread, man. Y'all doing shit for nothing.
It's about growth, make sense. Man. You should be able to grow from all of that bullshit.
Yep.
And I think a lot of times though, like in our era, the OGs had the information.
Yeah.
See, everybody has access to the same information now. So if we can all decipher the information, then you have a lot of youngins that feel like, shit, I don't need you. But even though you may be able to decipher the same information, you can't decipher with the same experience.
Right.
And that makes a big difference.
That makes a big difference.
That makes a big difference.
And I think the experience is that, because I'm going to tell a motherfucker to bash it. Okay, yeah, you might get away with it, but this could possibly happen. You got to worry about this, that, and the third. Because I got to give you both sides of the game. I can't just get to you one side. They be like, this is the sweet side. No, it's a fucked up side to this flip side. It's a flip side to this story. Because everything has cause and effect.
I saw something, and I can't remember. Oh, I think it was and I don't have personally anything against Vlad. I think a lot of people do. But Vlad brought about something on his podcast with Freeway Rick when he was talking about Jay-Z. And he's saying how he lost 92 bricks, had to fall back, knocked the nigga off his feet, but I crawled back. At A1 credit, got more credit anyway. He was saying that basically he made a 6% profit on it when you really break it down.
Right.
If you're making 1,000 a book and you really look at it. So when you break down the percentage of this shit and really count the cost, if a book costing you 28, 29 right now, I think 26, 27 in the street, I don't know, but something like that, and you making $1,000, just do the numbers on that. Do the numbers. Let's just say a book in the city of Houston right now going for 27, I think somewhere in there. And you making 1,000 off a book, right? You got 10 books. So you made $10,000 on $270,000. You didn't even make 10%. It's a lot of legal shit you can do to make a 10% return.
Facts.
It's a lot of legal shit you can do to make at least a 10% return. So count the cost. Don't get tricked into this bullshit, man. You can go into the medical business. We doing movies. Dre is mentoring. Trucking. I got a trucking school. It's so many things you can do that you can make a shitload of money in, or a better, because at the end of the day, let's just say you have a good run, right? Let's say you have a 5-year run. 5 years for balling for 20 years in the feds don't add up. I promise you that nigga that's working that job gonna beat you over them 20 years. Plus, that time you lost, you can't ever get back. All the money in the world can't buy back yesterday. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called a present. Enjoy this presence, man. Don't fuck your life off with this shit on.
Freedom.
You know, now I tell you something I respect though, because I respect the shit out of niggas that are willing to put their nuts on the line, because your freedom and your life, your safety and your freedom, them the two greatest things we have to me. My life and my freedom. So let me say this too, Dre, because I think a lot of dudes will look at you and look at me and say, you know, they got envy in their heart, right? They got some hate in their heart. And look at us like, you know, them niggas gotta be doing something wrong. How they bounce back so quick? You know, a lot of you niggas ain't willing to take the risk we take, and I don't mean illegal risk. I mean, when I say risk, you know, to go out here and go into debt, put your nuts on the line, or put them 18-hour work days in, to be up for 2-3 days like you in your 20s, but not partying, but working. A lot of you niggas ain't willing to do that.
Facts.
And then you want the same results as a nigga that's doing it. And then if you, not only are you not willing to do it, you want a nigga to give you something once they get it done.
Facts.
Don't go that way, homie.
Best believe I miss a lot of shit. I attend a lot of shit, but I miss a lot of shit because I got other shit going on. You got to prioritize. You got to prioritize.
Yeah.
Got to prioritize.
What else happened in 22, and let's what we got going in 23?
I don't know, man. We're going to slam the door in 2022, man. We only got a couple hours left in the day, man. So, you know what I mean? We're going to get 2023 in motion, man. 23, we got big things, man.
Yeah, let's do it. I got these
excited.
Movies coming up, man. This movie star the bricks over here. What, you got another movie coming out, don't you?
Man, I got double cover. It's about done. We got to, you know, sit down and do some paperwork on it and get it in production, man. So hopefully we'll be shooting that soon, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
But yeah, the idea's there, the story's there. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the cameras and shoot it. We good.
Shit, let's go.
Let's make it happen, man.
Let's
you know
go.
What I'm saying? It's gonna be an all-star study cast, though. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I got, like I said, my goal is to do 20 of them this year.
And my budget gonna be good.
I got 3 of them I'm gonna do in January. So yeah. So yeah, man. 23 is looking beautiful.
It's up.
I tell you guys this before we go. Fuck a New Year's resolution. Start today. Whatever it is you're thinking about. You don't have to wait 3, 4 more days whenever the new year is. Start today, man.
Yep.
Today is the rest of your life. Start today. No better time than today than the present. If you wait for perfect conditions, they'll never come. So start it today. Whatever it may be, just do it.
Just fucking do it. Like Nike.
Go to work, man. Like Nike. Just do that shit, man. And all you homies that's gonna start a business or, you know, whatever it is you want to get into, stop overthinking that shit.
Or go get some consulting.
Even if it's wrong.
Or go get some consulting.
When I say wrong, not illegal, I mean, just go do it. Even if you don't have it all the way figured out, just go do it. You'll figure it out.
Because if you got the passion to start, you'll keep going and build on it.
Yeah. It ain't where you start, it's where you finish.
Facts.
But you got to get started. The slower you start, the quicker you'll finish. So get started.
Facts. And it's almost tax season, man. Heroes Tax Solutions. Y'all go look them up, sign them up, get that good advance on y'all tax dollars.
Who is that?
Me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
We got a few tax stores.
Yeah, let's.
You know, I'm a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
I'm trying to be. Goddamn.
I think we got like 40 tax stores right now.
I'm trying to be.
So you know, nigga doing a little bit of everything. You know,
I'm trying to be.
There's some money out there. I want to find it.
And for those of y'all want to act, man, we got these movies, man. But I also finna start putting together these acting classes too, taught by your favorite actress or your favorite actor. So yeah.
So definitely, as a matter of fact, you know what? We need to go on. Well, I talked to you about it. We need to go on a particular show here and open that up to the public for these movies, man. Because I'm not big into all of these, you know, star-studded casts. I think that's cool, but for me, I want to continue to give new breeds a chance.
Definitely. And
you know, so of course they told me that's because I'm saying they cheat. No, it ain't that. Because I understand that everybody need an opportunity. You know, at some point I got opportunities in different places.
Well, not only that, the business model that we're using with the movies right now, it makes sense to do that.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. No, it definitely makes sense. In
my opinion. So
you
know.
What you got in 23? So we wrap this up, man. What's 23?
Man, 23 for me, man, just prioritize, man. Like, you know, make sure I continue to be a good father, make sure I continue to be a good mentor, make sure I continue to be a good example. And just stay disciplined, man. Like, that's my biggest goal. Just stay disciplined. If I'm going to do it, I got to do it. I got to do it a certain way, and it got to be done.
I tell you what I want to be disciplined on, man, and it's hard, boy. I just love to eat. God Damn, that's why we got to be a fat boy.
You still love to eat. You just gotta pick and choose what you eat and when you eat.
Pick and choose the right shit, man.
You gotta pick and choose. But you gotta start cutting little shit. If you know you like burgers, cut the cheese off that motherfucker. You just gotta start doing little shit.
You know what I got a problem with? Shipley's. Them goddamn donuts fucking put me over, man. I tell you. Anyway.
See, that's like a treat for me. If I want some donuts, I don't deprive myself from donuts, but I'm not gonna eat donuts.
That nigga don't eat nothing but Brussels sprouts.
That's not
finna
true.
Get out of here. This nigga eat Brussels sprouts and goddamn carrots and
oh, that's
you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool, man.
I like beets now too. Beets are good too.
Beets, you know what I'm saying?
Shit good.
Okay. So hey, listen, man, I really sincerely appreciate you guys supporting the Cole and Dre podcast, man. We came together. If y'all don't know the story, go back and look at our original podcast about Get to Know Us, man. And I think you guys will get an opportunity to learn about myself and Dre, how we got together. You know, we met each other in the feds, and it was so funny that we knew all the same people, but we really didn't know each other, you know. Right. And come to find out, Dre really been outside a long time. I thought he was lying, you know. This nigga, you ain't been outside. And it's so funny, Dre, because like since we've been doing this podcast, a lot of people I went to school with and different people I know, they be like, damn, I didn't know you. Like, nah, nigga, you don't. I ain't seen you since high school. Of course you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, I really been outside for real.
And some motherfuckers know us through this podcast, man. I met a chick at the bowling alley last night. She was like, man, that podcast is crazy. You and your co-host, y'all be like, you know, and thank y'all. I appreciate
Thank y'all,
that.
man. Every time I go to the barbershop, they support it. They keep the podcast on.
Definitely.
And it's like I'm a celebrity in the barbershop. It's just funny. Because they really watching. They know all the topics. And I be like, damn, I said that. Like, oh, you say all kind of shit. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to start watching what I say.
Yeah, this like therapy. I need it. With that being said, man, 2022 has been thank you 2022. Thank you, Lord, for all the blessings. We appreciate this love and support, man. Continue to support. Like I said, like, subscribe. Notifications, all that good shit. Like, you know what I mean? Look at the channel. We lit. K-Tron got us right. Big and better things, 2023, brother.
Big and better things, K-Tron. We lost a couple of podcasts because of K-Tron.
R.I.P. to those podcasts.
Yeah, so we got to get King Tone back on. Thank you so much, King Tone, for coming on. We got to get the homie JoJo back on. And we got to get Holly Heat back on. Those three were lost.
Let's go, Holly.
And we got to get Kathy Griffin out, man. We were waiting on you to come back, Kathy, but we finna just put you out where you was at.
Let's get it. That was a good one, though. People need to hear that one.
They definitely need to hear that. That's a lot. She dropped a lot of jewels in there. So, yeah, definitely. Let's get that out. So, you got anything else, man? I'm good,
man. I'm good.
You good? Well, man, all love, homie. Thank you so much.
Been real. Appreciate it too, man.
Let's keep going at it. And let me say this before we go, man. I want to give my co-host, just big ups, props, man. A lot of people talk about it, but Dre is truly about it. He is relentless about being a mentor and making a difference in our community. Thanks. And, it's one thing I donated to a few nonprofits and different things, but it's nothing like putting your time there. Because, these kids need to see you. Dre puts his time in.
Definitely.
And that's far more valuable than your money will ever be, man. He puts his time there. So for these kids to see you and, be a part of all the things that you have going, to be able to see, you guys show the bricks in Garden City right there in their hood and they can see it was filmed there. That's the motivation to a lot of kids that you're going to change lives on, man.
Definitely.
And I just want to make sure I give you your flowers. And
I appreciate that, man.
I'm watching and I appreciate you and keep up the good work.
And likewise, bro. Thank you for all the game you given me over the years. Just the little shit, just being you, bro. I appreciate that because like I said, I take all that and take to them, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't, it's a gym in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Might be a nigga that's gonna break in cars one day, but there's a gym in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the reality. That's just numbers. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with, kids of the lesser circumstance, like, shit happens. I mean, I understand survival mode. I get it wholeheartedly. When people are survival mode, I understand. But my goal with these kids is to, let's get in build mode, not survival mode. Let's build from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to start somewhere and hit a lick. Like, nah. You've
been doing a great job. Keep on kicking ass, man.
I need to pull them police reports from my area too, man, because my police reports say the crime rate has went down since we've been doing this, man. Yeah.
Make sure they give you that goddamn credit for it.
I need that.
Because they damn sure gonna crucify you if it ain't right. So with all that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to the Cole and Dre Show. Thank y'all for the support. Hit the subscribe, like, notification bell. We're gonna as I said, we learned a lot. We've had a couple of pages knocked off. We've had our subscription numbers be stalemated because, you know, we had the wrong people in the wrong places. And hopefully we get to a point where we got it right, man, because he has things he's doing, I got things I'm doing. And so now prayerfully we put the right team together to make this shit work, Drake.
Yeah, I got a little more time this year. I'm going to put in this podcast, though. That's one of my goals. I want to put a little more time into the production side and how things, you know, get things done. So,
and I can say it publicly. I can't stand to say shit and don't do it. I'm going to make sure I post our podcast and personally post a lot more this year.
So like I said, we
more because I ain't never posted at all.
Right. So I'm going to get a little more in tune in the production side of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we could do better at that. But a lot of things we can do better. But like I said, most importantly is the content, and we bringing that shit so it's fire, and we get the minute things back and get it out to more people. Like I said, we're on all platforms now. We are streaming, baby. Tap in.
Tap in. With all that being said, thank y'all for joining the Cole and Dre Show. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre.
And we out.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey. Hey, man, what time it is, man? Hey. Relentless. Hey. 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 Hey, Cole. Boss straight. Two mother, watch your mouth. No count. All facts like what you talking about. Boy, listen and pay attention to what we talking about. We can show you how to make 100,000 in the drought. These niggas fraud, but I'm already used to that. Big boss man ain't coming out unless they sign a check. Travis, what's up? Nothing chillin', you know the Houston way. If it ain't about money, nigga, we ain't finna conversate. For all your latest news, all you gotta do is tap in. This for all my bosses, they got it in off the back end. Lights, camera, turn them lights off. I'm about action. For all your sports and news and entertainment, this relentless. Bitch on game.